My dear friends, what if I told you that the secret to safeguarding your memory, your focus, and your very independence isn't found in a complex workout or an expensive pill, but in a series of simple, almost playful movements you can do right now at home? For too long, we believed that cognitive decline is an inevitable part of aging, but a growing body of medical research is proving that we have more control than we think. In this video, we're going to uncover 6 of the most surprising yet scientifically backed exercises that can actively protect your brain, improve circulation, and significantly lower your risk of both dementia and strokes. Hello and welcome to the Silver and Smart community. If you are new here, I'm so glad you found us. We believe in living with grace, wisdom, and strength at every age. Please consider subscribing to our channel and tapping that bell icon so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. We're on this journey together. Now, let's begin. 1. The rhythm of your mind, finger tapping. At first glance, this exercise may seem so simple, it's almost silly. But the quiet, rhythmic tapping of your fingers is one of the most powerful tools you have to stimulate and protect your brain. It is, in essence, a direct conversation between your brain and your fingertips. Place your hand on a table and one by one, touch your thumb to each of your fingers in sequence: index, middle, ring, and pinky. You're not just touching, you're forcing your mind to coordinate a precise sequence of events. Initially, it might feel clumsy, especially if you try to increase the speed. But this is exactly where the magic happens. That awkwardness is your brain creating new neural pathways. Studies have shown that this simple movement improves blood flow to the brain and activates regions responsible for memory, focus, and coordination. For older adults, this kind of stimulation is absolutely critical because it keeps your mind sharp, even in the smallest daily tasks like buttoning a shirt or holding a utensil. The key is consistency. Aim for 2 to 3 minutes at a time, several times a day. Switch hands. Close your eyes to make it a more intense challenge. Each small variation forces your brain to adapt, which is exactly what builds your resilience against decline. Finger tapping may look small, but its impact on your cognitive health could be enormous. 2. The straight and narrow path, heel-to-toe walking. This exercise is far more than a way to improve your balance. It's a direct workout for the very part of your brain that controls coordination and prevents falls. By walking in a straight line, placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other, you are challenging your entire balance system. This focused movement stimulates the cerebellum, the brain's control center for coordination, while it also increases vital blood flow to areas linked to memory and focus. For seniors, this kind of balance work is not only about preventing dangerous falls, but also about maintaining the kind of cognitive sharpness that helps lower stroke risk and keeps conditions like dementia at bay. Consider Robert, age 79, who found himself feeling increasingly unsteady when getting up from a chair or walking through his garden. He started practicing heel-to-toe walking in his hallway every single day. Within weeks, his confidence soared. His stride felt stronger, he experienced fewer dizzy spells, and his doctor praised him for a simple habit that was actively supporting his brain's circulation. To begin, find a hallway or a clear space, walk 10 steps forward, then turn and repeat. If you need support, place a hand lightly on a wall until your balance improves. Just a few minutes daily can retrain your body and your mind. It is a powerful reminder that the simplest exercises can hold the most unexpected power in protecting against the very conditions so many of us fear. 3. The reverse gear, walking backward. At first, this idea may sound unusual, perhaps even a little silly, but walking backward is one of the most potent ways to awaken your brain and improve circulation in ways that forward walking simply can't. Think about it. Walking forward is a routine, almost automatic movement for your body. Walking backward, however, forces your brain to engage completely. Every step requires it to think, adjust, and create new connections. This unique movement has been shown to dramatically improve memory, strengthen balance, and activate regions of the brain that are rarely used in daily life. It is a surprising but powerful way to lower the risk of both dementia and strokes by keeping your mind challenged and your blood vessels flexible. Take Margaret, age 72, who began incorporating a few minutes of backward walking into her daily routine at the park. At first, she needed to hold on to a railing, but her balance steadily improved. What shocked her most was how much sharper she felt overall. Her memory for names and numbers seemed to improve, and she felt more coordinated when simply moving around her home. Researchers explain this by noting that backward walking activates brain circuits linked to spatial awareness and problem solving, areas that tend to weaken with age if not actively exercised. The safest way to practice is to find a hallway, a backyard path, or a gym track, and walk slowly backward for short distances. If you need support, keep your hands near a wall or ask a friend for guidance until you feel more confident. Start with just 30 seconds and gradually work your way up. This small adjustment can retrain your muscles and your mind, giving you a unique shield against age-related decline. My friends, we've just covered 3 of the most unexpected yet powerful brain-boosting exercises. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 3 exercises surprised you the most and why? Let me know in the comments below. Your insights are so valuable to our community.
4. The simple test of strength, chair stands. This exercise may not look impressive, but it is one of the strongest predictors of independence and long-term brain health. The act of standing up from a chair without using your hands works your legs, hips, and core, the very muscles that keep you steady on your feet. Strong leg muscles pump blood upward, supporting circulation to the brain while also protecting you from dangerous falls that so often lead to strokes or cognitive decline. In fact, some doctors use chair stands as a quick, simple test of an older adult's overall vitality. Consider George, age 77. He noticed he was getting winded after climbing stairs and sometimes felt unsteady when reaching for items in his kitchen. His doctor recommended daily chair stands. At first, he struggled to complete more than 3 in a row, but within weeks, he was able to perform 10 smoothly and with confidence. He felt not only physically stronger, but also mentally sharper. George found himself remembering shopping lists more easily and moving around with a renewed sense of confidence. What changed? By improving his leg strength and circulation, he boosted the oxygen supply to his brain, helping it to function at its best. To practice, simply sit in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Cross your arms over your chest, lean forward slightly, and stand up using only your legs. Sit back down slowly and repeat. Aim for 5 to 10 repetitions once or twice a day. Over time, this small, consistent effort builds resilience in your muscles and incredible sharpness in your mind. 5. The march of confidence, marching in place. At first glance, marching in place may seem too easy to truly matter, but it is one of the most effective exercises for improving circulation and stimulating the brain. The simple act of lifting your knees rhythmically activates both sides of your body and engages a complex coordination between your arms and legs. This cross-body movement pattern stimulates communication between the left and right hemispheres of your brain, which is absolutely essential for memory, balance, and cognitive clarity. When blood flow increases during this rhythmic movement, it helps reduce the buildup of plaques in your blood vessels, significantly lowering the risk of both stroke and dementia. Take the example of Harold, a man of 80 who noticed he was beginning to shuffle when he walked and sometimes forgot where he placed his keys. Instead of ignoring these subtle signs, he began a morning routine of marching in place for 5 minutes while watching the news. Within just 2 months, he felt steadier on his feet. His walking stride became more confident, and his family noticed he seemed sharper in conversation. That small effort of lifting one knee at a time gave him a powerful sense of control over his health and confidence in his daily movements. To begin, stand tall, lift your right knee to hip level if possible, then lower it as you raise your left knee. Swing your arms naturally as if you were walking forward. Start with 1 minute at a steady pace and build up to 5 minutes. If balance is a concern, stand near a wall or counter for support. This simple habit not only strengthens your legs, but keeps your brain engaged and alert. 6. The quiet power of deep breathing. The final exercise may be the most overlooked, yet it is one of the most powerful tools for protecting your brain and blood vessels. Deep breathing may not feel like an exercise at all, but when practiced with intention, it has the profound ability to lower blood pressure, increase oxygen flow, and calm your nervous system. This simple act of inhaling slowly through your nose, holding for a moment, and exhaling fully through your mouth stimulates the vagus nerve, which plays a critical role in regulating heart rate and circulation. By reducing stress hormones and improving blood flow, deep breathing lowers the risk of strokes and helps preserve memory and focus. Consider Howard, a man of 75 who often felt tense and forgetful during the day. His doctor encouraged him to spend 5 minutes each morning practicing slow, intentional breathing, a 4-second inhale, a 4-second hold, and a 6-second exhale. After a few weeks, Howard noticed he felt calmer, more alert, and even slept better at night. The improvement wasn't dramatic at first, but over time, his blood pressure stabilized and his concentration grew sharper. What seemed like a small habit became one of the most important tools for protecting his brain health. To begin, sit comfortably in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Place one hand on your stomach. Breathe in through your nose until you feel your stomach rise. Pause, then slowly exhale through your mouth. Repeat this cycle for 3 to 5 minutes. The beauty of this exercise is that it requires no equipment, no special space, and yet it directly strengthens the systems most responsible for preventing strokes and keeping your mind clear. My dear friends, you've now seen 6 unexpected yet incredibly powerful exercises that can play a life-changing role in protecting your brain and your heart as you age. None of them require a gym membership or fancy equipment. The benefits are yours for the taking. Dementia and strokes may feel like distant threats, but they often develop quietly over time. The small, consistent choices you make each day can either raise or lower your risk. By practicing these exercises, you are not just moving your body, you are actively strengthening your brain, stabilizing your blood vessels, and improving your balance and coordination. So I ask you a simple yet profound question. What is one of these 6 exercises you can commit to starting today? Leave your answer in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful and inspiring, please give it a warm thumbs up and share it with a friend or family member who might benefit. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and empower you. Remember, my friends, every small movement is a step toward a sharper, more vibrant future. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.